Hello everybody, this is ZigZag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to playing Cyber Knight's Flashpoint, and we finished the heavy hand-holding part of the tutorial in the first episode. We're going to continue with the tutorial, but it's much more open and less of the heavy hand-holding here on the next phase, which is known as the Hospital Rooftop. So let's just jump on down in there and get this thing going. Okay, this is 3 days ago. We got Blur, the face of our team, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what the face means, but I guess she's the face of our team. And are you sure you want to go through with this, ZigZag? Well, time for that has passed. We took the loan from the D cartel and signed it in blood. I know, just seemed right to ask one last time. We're all moving the pieces into place. Okay, now this is the day of the Cyber Knight's operation. Dr. Ekman is at the Ultratech Augmentation Clinic now. You're scheduled for the spinal surgery at midnight. The right bribes have been paid, and the floor will be clear. No one will be watching. Blur, the quantum computer implant surgery kills people. If I don't, the team will clear the rooftop, our hover truck. Exit is 3 a.m. sharp, says Blur. And then me again. Well, just listen to me. If I don't make it, don't wait around for the D cartel to frag you too. Try to get them to your people in Atlanta. And then Blur goes, I'm not talking about it. But I won't leave them. You wouldn't. You're going to be on the rooftop at 3 a.m. I guess you'll be strapped to a stretcher. So, you won't have much to say. So shut up and take those meds exactly on schedule. You've got a big night coming up. And now we got a big night playing the rest of the game here that we've learned how to play in the first tutorial. So it's almost, this is Emily down on the ground. It's almost 0300. Anybody coming? Looks like two of them are. Two of our team. That's Aaron. We've just reached the rooftop. Blur, who's off-site, or at least down in the hospital with me. The plan is right on schedule. Stay patient, and let's do this right. All right, your time to shine, Vanguard. Help those two get clear of the remaining patrols. And that's Dade, who's also off-site. He's not one of the ones here on-site. Dade, sorry to cut in, but I'm running digital Overwatch here on the Ultratech Clinic's Matrix. Make it quick, desk jockey. I don't know what happened, but something just flipped. Encrypted traffic in and out of the clinic just went up tenfold, and the ICs are locking down the firewalls. Then we've got trouble, Blur says. Y'all heard that. This was looking like a nighttime stroll, but now we're on the clock. Get sharp. We stick to plan A. ZigZag is coming to the rooftop. Zasha adds her 2 cents. Plan A it is, Emily. It's your lead. But if it isn't working, then we go loud. For help getting started, check out the gameplay help, the basic gameplay section. Well, we pretty much learned most of that. I'll just click here in case there's anything new. Yeah, we know about anticipation. We know about lure, drawing the enemy's attention. We can move in silence. We've seen that button. I don't know if we specifically use that in the tutorial. We got the jam kits. We've used those before or know about them, but now we get to actually use them here, taking out cameras or other things. And let's see. We're on our own. The gloves are off. So let's get going. We got a guy here. We got a guy here. And if we kind of look around the map, we got a target here, lootable lockbox. We have an access door here, but that's... we got a lootable lockbox here. We got something we can't get to there because of the barrier, security barrier, all that, no access. Now we got another barrier, but it's guarding a lockbox and a pressure sensor. And then I think I saw a highlight around the back here. So there's also a lockbox kind of hiding out here. What do you know? So there's a number of lockboxes, a number of potential security features around here, but we only got this one on, and these two on over here. And then this is just blocking our path right now. With no known ways to do that one. Closed and blocking all access. So that is just there. So we got to figure out what we want to do. This guy's looking this way. This guy's looking this way. We can check if we want to see what their patterns might be. We have that ability over here. Anticipation. I got 2 charges of it. So we could do that. And he's just standing there looking at us. Hopefully he's going to walk away or look away. So we'll count on that. Let's catch this guy's pattern, I think. I'm going to use an anticipation on this guy, see what he's up to. So he's going to walk up here and look left. And this guy, hopefully he's going to just keep scanning and turn away from us, so maybe we can... We can't come around that corner at all right now. So we'll hold off on Emily. We're going to yield our turn here. It still keeps us ahead of the guards. And then Aaron, I guess we're going to move you guys over a little bit. And figure out what we want to do. We also may have her turn off the camera. In fact, I actually might need to have Emily do that at some point. But let's at least get ourselves starting to move up to the camera point, because it looks like we can turn off the camera and go around the back. So I probably should have had her do that before we turned around, but it'll come back to us soon enough. So we can move as far as we can. Let's see. We are not... Oh, we're sneaking, because we can switch to sprint. So we could sneak here without being detected. And since he then's walking, let's just at least go that far. And then for you, Zasha, and then we'll pause there, because then it'll get us back to Emily, which I missed, is turning off that camera. That's what I want to do next. So let's pause you now. And we'll get Zasha moved up as far as she can. And then we'll pause her and get Emily to turn off the camera and then see what we can do. Now this guy sees pretty far over here, so... We're limited in how far we'd be able to get anyway, because he's looking our way. So it also could be, I don't know, it could be that we gotta move. It's gonna be hard to get through this room with that guy standing right there. We're gonna have to take some people down, I feel like, to get through this room. Instead of, I don't know that there's gonna be if he doesn't walk away or anything on this next turn, there's no way we're getting through this. So I almost feel like let's get you over here with your blade. He's not going to see you. He'll be looking your way, but if we need to come out and play around with our sword coming up, then we'll have that option at least. So let's move here. And I think for you then, we'll just take cover, and your turn's done. And Emily, I just feel like I want to sneak over here a little bit as an option, a little further. So let's do that. Oh, we're back on Aaron, not Emily. Okay. Because I can't pause. Now I yield my action. Well, yeah, okay, we can move after the guards. No big deal. Emily, turn off that camera. We're going to do a jam kit on the camera. There we go. And Emily, you're just gonna stay there because there's no place you can move with that guy staring out there. So end your turn. Let's see what they do. As predicted, he's patrolling and he turned. And he turned. Okay, so we actually can move potentially very far with Aaron. This guy, we still, I guess anticipation shows us a couple turns worth of anticipation or something, or if he's in the area that we're watching him, we get at least a couple turns of movement. But then he looks down this way. So maybe I want to sneak Aaron around this way, because we can sneak there. Because as long as we sneak, we're hidden behind that stuff. And he just seems to be scanning around, guarding the whatever behind him. So I'm saying let's start moving that way with the camera off. Nobody hears that. And I'm also thinking, can we just use the last of our movement here? We're sneaking, so he will not see us, and he's looking away. And eventually he'll come over here and turn towards us, but we'll be, you know, once again, we can continue sneaking. So let's do that. And that'll end our turn and refresh everybody's initiative and turn order. So let's end our turn. Processing SenseNet data. Okay, it looks like we only gained 1 for the first turn, and we're about to gain some more. You know, security level, it just kind of goes up. There's nothing specific that's making it raise. It's just it just goes up every turn. Fortunately, that's the minimum, is 1. And if we do other things to make it different, then so be it. Emily, now you might be able to go somewhere. So let's take a look at you. How are you moving? Are you sneaking? Yeah, let's switch to sneak, because right now we would be heard by this guy. So let's switch to sneak. And okay, I can move here and he won't hear me. He's unaware. He'll stay unaware. The ability for him to hear me if I'm sneaking is gone. So I'm going to come right here. We're going to get close because I may have to take some people out in order to get things going here. All right. So, Emily, you can stay there. We'll pause you. Save your actions just in case we need them. He's en route. Does not see us. Okay. This is where... Now, he can see all the way out there. And then he's coming down this way next. So maybe I bring Zasha... Well, if she can. She's so close to him. We'll see if she can move in a sneaky fashion down there. But I'm going to keep disabled for the remainder of the turn, so I probably may want to move our guy here. Part of me wants to keep him in yeah, I got to stay out of the camera thing, because if that turns on at the end of the turn, I feel like Emily's going to have to take care of this guy. 220 health, 220 health, so they both got the same. I kind of want Aaron as the extra shot if Emily can't take this guy out alone, or if Zasha can't take out this guy alone, Aaron is our kind of fail-safe guy. Well, the camera goes here, so maybe let's just do this. He's the extra shot. He should still be close enough to shoot from here. Can we sneak over to here? Okay, can we sneak over to here? Now when the camera comes back on, at least we won't be in view of the camera. And he'd still be in range for a shot, I would imagine. And you won't see us either, because we'll be sneaking. So let's hold off on your turn. Who's the next guard to move? He is. He's just gonna do whatever. He turn back down here or turn over there, or stay looking straight ahead. Maybe he'll move. I don't know. I'm not using my final anticipation on him, so we're gonna stay there. And so we'll delay till after the guards, or the last guard moves. Yeah. And then you, I think I'm gonna, like I said, if we can move without being heard, because we're so close to him. Yeah, he hears us. I can't take a step, or we're gonna be heard. So we're just gonna have to deal with having to move to get to him. So in hindsight, that wasn't the best. Not realizing he was gonna come right down here. So we're probably just staying there until next turn, because we really can't do anything till then. You don't have enough actions to act this turn, so everything will kick off next turn. What does he do? Okay, he turns it back, makes it easier for Emily to get him and take him out. So Emily, we're like I said, we're gonna hang on till next turn. And you, my friend, at the end of this turn, this is turning back on. But hopefully, if we need help, you can shoot there or you can shoot here, depending on how this turns out, to give us an extra shot. The kill shot, maybe. Let's see, let's get into next turn. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, we've got more company up here. Okay. So now there's 3 of them, but he's way over, yeah, he's way over here. So he's not an issue right now. We don't know how he's wandering, but he's not an issue yet. We got Zasha first. Oh, actually, Zasha gets to... We can attack him. Oh, no. He's in line of sight, though. So I feel like Emily needs to be the one that moves first to take him out. So we are going to yield. You're going to yield. And Emily's going to open the fun. I'm actually going to try the blade to try and keep things quiet. And we can move right up behind him. And then that gives us 2 uses of the blade, because that's a 2-action thing. So let's get right up there. He's going to hear us, probably turn around and go, "What the heck?" Yeah, he does. What was that? Okay, I was close. I was close. Oh, let's slash away. Oh boy. We're right next to him. Come on, don't miss. 62%. Okay, good. Now it's a follow-up, 62%. Finish him off. That would kind of be perfect. There we go. Okay, we didn't need help. That means Aaron is free to help elsewhere. And you're standing in the open, but the only guy left standing, I hope, at the end of this is this guy, and he's a long ways away. So let's keep going. Your turn's over. Aaron, you're not going next. No, I really didn't. I guess we can have you shoot first anyway. I was going to keep it all blade, but the initiative kind of threw things off from my plan. I guess we'll just open you with a shot. I wonder, how do we tell? Okay, so there is a ring, so we know anyone in that ring would hear the gunfire. So I'm actually safe to do it. He'll be clueless. He won't hear the gunfire. So let's do it. 95. Yeah, let's attack. It's an ambush. No duh. We might as well just finish off the attack here. Oh, that looked like a headshot. I don't know why I'm laughing about that, but that looked like a headshot. Now, I don't think, at least for the short term, we need to sneak anymore. So let's switch to sprint, so we can maybe move a little farther. Okay, there's my limit. Let's move. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's start doing things. Zasha, you too. Your turn's done. And let's see how far you can move. We'll get you out of sneaky mode 2. Switch to sprint. There we go. How far can you make it? Yeah, you can make it all the way to cover. So we'll start setting up for this guy coming around looking for us and start seeing where he's gonna go. And you're done. Alright, we move to a new turn, and one enemy gunfire reported. Now, I don't know why the enemy gunfire got reported, to be quite honest, because, oh, it got reported to him, so he's suspicious. So I don't know. I guess maybe there's other sensors around here that heard it, but according to the ring of hearing, he shouldn't have heard anything. But that's fine. That's fine. So He's probably coming up this way. So I think what I'm going to try is have our two swords ready. But before I do that, Emily, I need you. So let's pause you, Aaron. Emily, I would like you to remove this so we can go into this loot box. So let's jam. We're going to use our last jam. The other, it'll recharge in a turn, so we'll have one right back. We don't need more than one right now. Okay. Emily did her business. She did her job. It's hard to tell. I moved from here to here. I guess technically he could get around the corner. Technically. And if he gets around the corner, he'll see the frickin' body. So let's get over here to perhaps surprise him when he gets there. That'll allow it. We'll move there and just hide. If he comes around and turns a corner, he's gonna see us. Hopefully moving that far, he won't have enough actions to shoot us. If that happens. Like I said, we're still learning the limitations or what works and what doesn't work. I guess that's what the tutorial is. So I'm guessing this won't be too hard, I hope, of a mission because of that. I think we can... Well, let's keep... You only got one movement left. I probably should have kept both, but what are the odds that he went right next to us to slash? Yeah, we'll delay. We'll delay till after, just in case there's something we can do. Zasha. Okay, Aaron, I'm gonna send you in here. I'm sending the two blades to take care of this guy, and so Aaron, that leaves you to get in here. Let's see what this is all about. Bio stitch bandages and patient dossiers, and we'll take them all. And then how much movement you got left? Let's just keep moving. Let's go out through this door. If we can get there fast enough, maybe we can provide a shot down this way if necessary. We'll see how that all works out. And then you're done. Zasha, let's get you in position now. We'll put you right next door. And I am not gonna hide you. I don't think because if he comes all the way around the corner, whether I hide or not, we're going to be seen. So let's keep all your actions and let's... Oh, I delayed you already? Oh well, let's hide then. Let's just hope he can't move far enough to see us. Here we go. Apparently, he didn't move. He just stayed there. He says, I'm suspicious, but I ain't moving. Emily, let's end your turn. Okay. So he's still way down there. Can't make up his mind. Let's go see how far he can see. Well, we could actually come out here and maybe better hide for when he comes down here. If he comes down here. Or else he's just freaking out for some reason. Let's get Aaron. Let's get Aaron... No, Zasha's first, so let's get Zasha moving. Because he can see down to here, so as long as we leave on this half. So Zasha, then you... Yeah, it says he won't see you. Let's move you here. Maybe a step further. Then you can hide. Okay, then you're done. Now Aaron can get moving. And what do we got to do to open that door? Do we got to click a switch? It's highlighted. Yeah, access door. Okay, let's get out of here. So, how far can you get? Yeah, that's full cover. So, go there. Shouldn't be able to see you there. And then Emily, your turn to go hide. I'm thinking about keeping you nice and close right here. Oh, but I can't because he sees. Well, I probably could. I just gotta go around to do it. We're going to switch to sprint so you can move farther for us. And then let's come over here. And let's go here. And let's hide. So now we're ready. If he starts his wandering routine, we're set up the way I want. If not, well, then we'll go do other things. We're getting close to escalating to the next level. Well, I don't know why you didn't crouch, but I wish you had. It makes me feel more like you'd be hidden if you were crouching. I guess we're going to learn and find out. Let's see what he does. Oh, we did get down, because we are hiding, but now he's looking, so we hid. Okay. Well, we have anticipation back in a turn. Kind of a long cooldown at 5. But, we could see where he's going to move. I'll tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. I got both slashers up here. I can get my other slasher maybe a little bit closer. Maybe, then again, maybe not. I guess this is a little closer, so all we got to do is just run. So let's do that. Let's get... Oh, Emily's next. Emily, I think we're just going to delay you. Oh, your turn's done. So let's end our turn. Now we get the new sequence going. Processing data +1 tally. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, body timers have started expiring. There's basically... The AI becomes aware if they're not getting any responses from their guards. And we just got body timers. And then one body timer will expire next turn. That's why it's showing us extra. The yellow is what the escalation will become. So, yikers. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... I guess I'm going to keep you right there, Sasha. Because you should be able to move out here just fine for a slash if he moves up towards us. And we're going to do that. And Aaron, you know what I'm going to do with you? This is what I'm going to do with you. I think these two can handle one. Let's move you over towards this lootable box. I'm all for that. So, Aaron, well, Sasha, everybody else, let's delay till after the guard. Aaron, you won't. You'll get moving right now. In fact, can you even make it to this thing? Not quite, but get as far as you can. While the girls keep that guy busy. Hopefully. And we'll wait till after the guard moves and see what we can do. He's moving. He didn't just stand there this time. Heading to the checkpoint. Okay, we were not seen. Oh. Okay. So I think Sasha will take the first move because she can cleanly approach him. I guess Emily can too if she steps out first. He's still suspicious. Let's go take him out. That'll be the last guard we have to worry about. What's this? Slash slide? It says he's in the circle. Charge up to 7 meters in a straight line. I don't know if we can get a straight line. It said activate. It didn't activate when I tried it. No, so apparently it's not quite a straight line. So let's move out there. We'll just run out next to him because you know he'll see us. But I think that's just he's gonna. Yeah, we're gonna be heard. He'll turn to see us. Let's get right next to him. We got 2 slashes to use before he can do anything. Okay, didn't even need any help. Okay, so things are gonna start picking up here though at the end of the turn. We don't know what the next security level's gonna bring, but let's get running. I'm thinking we found this loot box earlier too, so I'm gonna take Emily back that way. Or actually, I'm gonna... well, yeah, I'm gonna bring Emily around this long way, come over here and get into there. And then our mission is to gather team at the hover pad right here, but I want to grab some stuff before we pop out of here. Isn't that the goal, is grab the loot? So, Zasha, you're done. Unfortunately, you're standing in the open, but hopefully that's nothing bad. Emily, we're going to get you a motorin. How far can you move? Okay, well, that works for me. And we're done. Let's see what the activation does on the escalation. Aha! Uh-oh, we are now seeing. That's going to escalate things. Long-range camera spotted Zasha, so that just added a whole mess of security level. I don't like the fact that the security level has picked up. Why couldn't the camera have started pointing somewhere else than on us to start out? Long-range camera spotted a dead body, and it spotted Zasha. So, holy smokes. We do have leverage. Can be used one time to activate powerful abilities and buffs. We haven't learned what this leverage will do, have we? So we'll hold off on using it just yet. There might be a bigger need then coming up. Zasha, you're spotted. That's bad. I guess we're gonna get you hiding over here when it becomes your turn. Can we get around this camera? I kind of want to save my jams for over here because I'm going to need 2 of them. So Emily, maybe we come around this way, then pop back over there. And then let's just see how far we can get. And then if this camera keeps moving, because we saw it move, these cameras may move, so I don't want to stand out in the open again. And then if this camera swings around, we're around the corner enough where hopefully it can't see us. One could hope. One could hope. Yeah, there's no other real place for us to be, so let's just hide and cross our fingers as we learn little tidbits like this about the game. Okay, Emily, you're gonna be done. Zasha, we're getting you out of sight. And just tuck away. There's nothing else really for you. Well, you know, let's get you down here. Maybe Emily can just go there, and if this camera moves, because my understanding is some of these cameras can rotate. Let's see if this is one of those. How far down here can you get? Oh, you can get just... That's peachy. Probably maybe should have moved you here so you can hide in case it swings over this way. You're only half... But I don't know that... Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll quite reach you anyway. Okay, that's your turn. And Aaron, you don't have any cameras on you, but this other one could swing around also, as far as we know. It's the long-range camera sweeping down all here, so you need to grab whatever's in here and move, get the hay out of here. So let's do that. Okay, we got a bio-stitch bandages, some more, an echo jammer. It's a consumable item, nano-sealed item, which will be automatically decompressed at the safe house. And then we get some more corporate invoices. Let's take them all. And let's see if we can get you out of here. Yeah. Except, there's nothing else over here for you to get. So maybe I want to do this and at least start heading you off in this direction toward the helipad. We'll come here, because that's where we ultimately got to get, and your job is done. And let's take up. Okay, escalation is super high. Tripping a security device, attacking an aware enemy when it reaches 12. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's back down to here. So I saw all total yellow, so I was a little concerned. Yeah, and another body timer expired, so that's why we picked up a whole we're halfway through the next escalation now. Holy smokes. Ooh, but Zasha might be able to get motoring now. So let's, who's up? It is Zasha who's next. No, we can't. Don't go that way. Let's go this way. No, don't go that way. Okay, how about we compromise and you go that way? Can you make it around the corner in case the camera swings back? It looks like we can. Yeah, let's just do it. So you got that box. That frees up. Oh, that doesn't free up Emily. That does not free up Emily right now. She's kind of stuck. Now, the thing is, I can... Well, right now, I can... Oh, another... So it's going to go up an extra 2 because of the body timer? Or it's telling me that already has happened. I don't know. But if I just wait out the turn, this camera hopefully will move. And then I can get over there. So let's just see if that's the case. Yeah, Emily, we'll just end our turn. I mean, I could take out this camera, but then I've got jammer that won't reset for another 4 turns after that, and I'll be there and back. I need the jammer for that, so we're going to wait a turn. And Aaron, we're just going to move you closer to the helipad. Because that's where we got to meet up. End our turn. Okay, it only increased by 1. Okay, Emily, we can now run like the wind right now, and there's no other cameras to worry about. So let's just move you as far as we can here. Next turn, we can take down the laser wires and go for that part, and then get back to the helipad. And hopefully it won't escalate before then. Over here, we will hit the lootable box. We get patient dossiers and some personnel files. I guess this is all leverage stuff, or we can sell them or whatever. Patient dossiers are rare, so I assume that means more value, I hope. We know this camera swivels, and Emily's going to be a couple turns there, so we can wait for that opening to come back, I would imagine. So let's just bring you here. And hang on for the right camera movement. And you're done. And then Aaron, right now, yeah, you can make it to the helipad. Unless I just want to get you in closer. That would allow you to hide? This thing swings around and comes across where you are. You'd need to hide, I would hope. Can you? That cover just feels better. Let's just wait. Okay, no major escalation. There's the camera. And Aaron, we'll wait. Emily, it's all you right now. We got 2 jammers. We're going to use them both. This one's down. Yeah, we'll just get you right to the, as far as we can in here. Okay, and this is back at the end of next turn, so next turn is going to mean unjamming this, coming there, and hopefully having enough movement to get out. Otherwise, oh, we're caught. Okay, well, let's hope you're mobile enough, Emily, because we're cutting it close here. Your turn's done. And Zasha, the camera has moved. This is your time to hustle. Okay, and then how far up can you get? I guess the camera angle there. Now we can see around the wall. We'll get you right there, ready to run down this way. And Aaron's the last one. I guess that moves you a tiny bit closer. And we're ready to escalate soon, so let's hope. Oh, the camera didn't move this time. Does it sense you, Aaron? Now I can come over here and do a... Whoops. Let's wait, Aaron. Zasha, let's wait. Let's delay. There we go. We got Emily. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's jam to one action. So that's going to slow us down a little bit to remove that. And it's going to not... It's basically, it's going to defeat the whole purpose. Switch to sprint. Yeah, we weren't sprinting. Sprint. So we got a biorecycler. We're going to learn what all these things are. We got an epic pickup here. NBS cube red ×2. And a credit chip. 10K. Okay. That sounds good to me. 10K sounds good. I don't care what era we're in. Okay, we do get out. So let's get hustling. It's because I was frickin'. Why was I sneaking? Who knows? I was thinking, Emily, you're a pokey person. You're done. Zasha, get back up here and hide. Getting near the helipad now. Of course, Emily's not there, so no sense to stand in the open if we got a sweeping camera moving around. And you stay there. Is camera gonna move? Well, come on, camera, move! You're moving before like crazy. Now, yeah, because now that Emily's gonna try to come back in here, it's gonna fail for us. So let's just delay. Zasha, delay. And Emily, how far can you move? And we don't want to be standing in the middle of, you know. So the camera is very narrow. It gets very wide at the end, fills the path. Emily, how far? Well, actually, it just depends on how it turns. So I feel like if it's gonna turn, if it's gonna turn up there, I'm probably close enough to it that it wouldn't see me on the side, the way it seems. And if it turns back here, it's going this way. I don't think it would go all the way around and then see me. So this is the way we're going to play it. We're going to learn. Hey, I gotta learn something. Okay, you're done. And you two just hold your positions. Or end your turn where you are. Zasha, because that's half cover, let's hide you. Is that camera gonna move? And it's gonna escalate after this turn anyway. That camera didn't want to move. Aaron's frickin' stuck. So Emily, let's pause Aaron. Emily, you don't have any jamming left. You do next turn. Yeah, but things are going to escalate in the turn. I kind of want to... If they're going to escalate any... Yeah, but that'll escalate it even more beyond that. Hide there. Let's see what happens when it escalates. Aaron, no. Zasha, I guess you can get up here and hide behind the little half wall. So maybe if the camera sweeps, it doesn't see you. Unless that's considered a glass wall. Hiding behind that thing wouldn't do so well. And Aaron, you're stuck. So let's just end all our turns and see what happens. And what the escalation is going to be. I don't know. A little nervous about this. Aha, we got a reinforcement. He's unaware, but the AI called in a reinforcement. The camera finally moved! It frickin' finally moved. Aaron, can you get on to the helipad? We'll wait. Emily, get onto the helipad. We'll wait. And Zasha, you do the same. Okay. Uh-oh, Dade's back. He never seems to have good news. Not good, not good. Spit it out, Dade, Blur asks or says. We've got Ultratech military-grade encrypted comms piping in. A bird is coming down on the rooftop. It's a fragging Ultratech response team. What the heck? By hell. We're made, Blur says. Somebody talked. Get down. Here they come. Oh, God. Emily sees it already. There's no time to waste. It's coming. It's incoming. Holy smokes. They're going to land on... Okay. It looked like it was going to land on us, but thankfully it took this helipad. Or hover pad. Whatever you want to call the pad. Okay. We're going to plan B here. ZigZag, Zog, and I are headed to the basement, and we'll take the cargo truck out of the building. Emily. Well, we'll just quietly go back the way we came. Dade ruins the party once again. They've interfaced with the building's security. Our path out that way is gone. So the rooftop is on lockdown and the elevator gates are now closed. Although, I think maybe this door still looks open. Like, we can get to that elevator, but I don't want to take the risk that it only says the yeah, it says the rooftop is on lockdown. I don't know if we'd be able to use that elevator even if we got to it. I wonder. Oh well. I don't want to test it. We need an exit, Blur. Working on it. Dade. I've got something. Schematics show an old panel on the second rooftop elevator. There she blows. We saw that barrier earlier. It's an old TX80 interface. Wow, that's older than I am. Ancient enough that we can spoof the protocol. They've wisely disconnected it from the network, so, well, you'll have to get close enough to tap the trunk line and relay the signal to me. Zasha, on our way now. Those birdmen spread out really fast. I didn't notice, but okay, Zasha. Oh, there we go. She noticed before it even happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means there's 5 because of that extra reinforcement due to escalation. So there's 5 on the map right now, my friends. But they don't know we're here. That won't last long, but we've got to use it to our advantage while we can. We have a momentary advantage of stealth against the Ultratech response team, which we can use, or just go quickly with guns a-blazing. Yeah, I know, guns a-blazing, alright. That's going to escalate things even faster too, but if we get caught sneaking, that's going to escalate things, so we got some choices to make. We just need to get at least one teammate inside the area near the TX80. Then we need to hold that area to give Dade a full 2 turns to work. Oh, lovely, and that looked pretty exposed over there. All right, my friends, we got work to do. We need to get back over here into this area, and we got to avoid 5 guards. 4 of them are all together here. And then we got this guy. Thank goodness we got that already. We got all the lockboxes. All we got to do is get to the... We snake our way over to the exit. Now, the one good thing is the most annoying camera of all is right here. And I don't know that... Oh, you see, these guards are going to start patrolling before our turn's even done. So let's delay you too. Let's see where the guards patrol, so we have a better idea where we need to move off the helipad. I'm thinking. What's with the static guarding, patrolling? Well, that's anything that patrols away from that is a good thing to me. No, now he's turning around like he's gonna come back. He turned this way. Okay, so that's half the guards. This guy's still got to move. And that one's got to move. Now this one looks like he's going to come right up the middle, doesn't he? So this is what I'm thinking. Aaron, how far? Oh, we can't get we can't get anywhere worth getting to. And if that camera moves back this way, like I got stuck here before, I can't remember how wide it may not hit there. But we got to get off this helipad. We're exposed. Emily, Aaron's done. Oh, he's coming right at us. Okay. Oh, he turned around though. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. But he's going to where we need to be. Okay. Emily, you got all your movement. Thank God for something. You will be heard. So we better go into sneak mode with you. And I can get all the way behind that thing, but not be hidden. So maybe we can go a tad shorter. Can I stay behind that with still a movement to use? Or maybe I come here and he won't look over. Yeah, he's not looking this way. I'm worried more about that camera. I wonder if I moved here instead of there and switched. Oh, he still hears me. You nay, I'm just too close. He's gonna hear me. So we gotta be in sneak mode. Yeah, we're just gonna sneak here. No hiding. Get off the helipad. Unfortunately, you have enough moves. We're gonna have to go to sneak also. And you can get behind half cover. Let's hope it's enough. Here we go. Okay, only one tally. Okay, so the camera itself didn't see it, but once again, our guy is trapped behind the camera. Okay, I've got one more trick up my sleeve. This is from Dade. I wasn't just sitting on my hands while you all prepped for this hospital run. I did some poking around in case things got hot. It's officially heating up, Blur says. What do you have? Well, the LWOTC team has locked the network down pretty hard, but I have my claws into security relay nodes still. So I can route their SenseNet traffic to dead end for a minute before they shut me down. If you have a dust up with the LWOTC TAC response, I can keep it off the SEC AI's radar once. Oh, so if we get a major escalation, I think that's what he's saying, he can make it disappear once. So in advance of jobs and heists, we can stack up planned leverage. Oh, so that's where that leverage button will come. This is what the leverage will do. We can gain leverage by working our network, paying bribes, calling in favors, or completing preemptive hacking tasks. We can check our leverage under the phone menu at the top, and a blip that helps us clear out the security tally. So that's what that will do for us, at least on this mission. Heading to checkpoint, so now both guards are heading up to where I need to be. Alright, we got Zasha next. So fortunately Zasha can get moving over here and avoid everybody because he's not looking. I'm almost thinking we gotta play a game and try to thread the needle here, hope nobody comes down here and looks right in between these containers. And then wait for an opening. I don't know of any other better thing to do. And if we are seen, we hopefully can run out there fast enough and slash them. How's that for a off-the-cuff plan? Let's hope it's enough. Oh, now I can't cross. Oh, yes I can. Okay, now he's looking over that way. Okay, where are you going? Okay, I can still get across. Aaron needs to delay though, because there's nothing he can do. And then he's looking at him, so I can't like come behind his back and take him out. Interesting. Little predicament here. Emily, how far can you get down there? I guess you can come right there. I'm worried about this guy turning back. Would he be able to see you from there? You won't be able to hide. Is there any way you can get past her? Yes, you can. So let's do that. Nobody hears. And then we cross our fingers in there. And then we got Aaron. Aaron, you're the problem child of this mission. I wonder if I can get you here. If we switch to sneak, can you get there and not be heard? It says yes. That's where I want you. At least it gets you semi in the direction, and then maybe something can he can leave. Maybe he can leave. So let's do that. Hide. And cross our fingers. Okay, only +1 tally. So there we got an opening. Now where are they all gonna move? There's the next big question. Where are they all gonna move now? Now I do have some anticipation back. But Emily's anticipation won't be available till after all the guard. Emily, could you get a little more initiative here? So that figuring out initiative is no good. So it just means we put all our eggs into one basket. And Aaron, you're gonna have to sneak. I doubt you're gonna be able to really sneak past. I doubt you could make it there on a sneak. First of all, you'd be seen by that guy. So we may have to just sneak you all the way down here, hoping the camera doesn't, you know, and play this game again and cross you over after the fact. Aaron, you need to learn to stay with the team here. You're gaining a reputation here. Since we can't cross unheard, well, I wonder now. No, we would, by sprinting, we would be heard. So let's just stay there, take cover, and be patient. We will delay just in case something opens up. Don't turn in and find us. My smoke break is in 1 or 10. He's already counting on his smoke break. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. He's gonna make it hard to get through there. Zasha, I feel like you better not turn around or we're gonna get seen. And then this guy, if I go towards the barrels, all this guy has to turn and we're seen. I don't think the camera reaches that far, so we're safe from the camera. So as far as I know, we're just gonna have to play it safe and stay where we are. Zasha, move over. Because I'm afraid if I come any farther over, if he turns around and does a sweeping turn, we might get seen. That's a little concerning. Well, if we're going to be seen, I'll tell you what, if we're going to be seen, he's going to see us there or here. Let's at least move farther so we're closer to run out and slash somebody if necessary. All right. No, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna end our turn. I want to keep any. Oh, don't turn and look in between. Okay. Don't you turn over. Okay. 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 This is your opening, Aaron, but you don't have enough movement to get across the opening. Am I gonna have... No, I could come up to you. No, but see, we'd make too much noise doing all this crap. Aaron, stay put. You're done. Now, we'd be heard by him. Not him. That would leave me one swing of the blade. I think what I do is I wait one more turn, see what the initiative rolls. I will have both extra movements from Zasha at that point, and we'll make our call then. And here we go. Let's see what happens. We won't push the escalation because Aaron now also will have extra movement and he needs to hustle. We're doing no sneaky sneak on that guy now. But all three of us have the initiative ahead of the guards. That doesn't put us behind Aaron. I want to get Aaron across before the guards move, but I don't really want to do anything with us yet because the camera's not our friend. We might get seen though. This is scary. I could use anticipation maybe. Who am I afraid of more? Let's go find out where he's gonna move. Yeah. Yeah, he's moving the right way. He won't look at us. I guess now's the time to use the other anticipation to know what's going on. Okay, they're both moving down. That's our... We got our opening coming up. So let's just delay. Aaron, don't you delay or you'll get stuck over there again. Hustle your buns, my man. Hustle buns. Let's find out if you can move or sneak. You're sneaking now and not being heard. I'll take it. And since these guys are moving on that way, let's keep you on this side now, just in case this guy comes back. You've got no movement. Good luck. Turn. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, good. See, once again, the girls are going to run over to where we need to be. Okay. This is working so far. Escalation is not close yet. But what did he see? The dead body? Oh, he's suspicious now. He's found the body. He's found, or I should say, he's found a body. Now we got the speedy ones, who I don't know if they're going to be able to make it if they have to be sneaky, which they're going to have to be to get around this thing. So let's keep them sneaky moving. No, don't go across there. No, don't go across there. We can move here. That's just inconvenient because I could have moved a lot faster, farther away from these guys probably. Because if I sprint, yeah, we're gonna be heard. So we're sneaking. It kind of leaves me here. We know he's going there, and we know he's gonna apparently stay there. So we should be okay if we get stuck out in the open. Yeah, except you get heard, even sneaking. So I'm kind of thinking, oh, that was too close to the edge of the camera for my tastes. Why don't, since you're going to be in the open anyway, let's stay in the open semi-close if we need to slash them. And hopefully this guy turns away if we need to do that. Emily, you're gonna do the same thing. Okay. All right. Cross your fingers. One tally. Don't turn around, guys. Whatever you do, don't turn around. Oh, he turned around. We're seeing there. He's not moving. Now he turned away though. Can both my slashers take him down? I have a feeling if he turns back, he'll see the dead bodies. But we gotta clean out this situation right now and end it in our favor. So Emily, you have been spotted. Zasha, for whatever reason, has not. Oh well. I don't know why. Oh, his body His body apparently was blocking Zasha. So, Emily, slashy time. Well, both you get to move next. So, Emily, I'm saying, come up again behind. Let's just step loud now. He'll turn around anyway. That's what I'm thinking. There, he's gonna hear us. He already does hear us. We gotta kill him now before that happens. Before they can report to the AI. So let's just get moving. Switch to sprint, so maybe I can get two. Yeah, there, and now we'll be heard. Big deal. That gives me 2 slashes just in case. Yeah, and I'm holding the slasher because that doesn't allow me to shoot. I hear you. Well, hopefully that's the last thing you hear. Ooh, he's a little tougher. He's a little tougher. We might need some help from our other bud, but he doesn't move. Oh, that guy's gonna get to move. That guy moves next, so we gotta make sure he goes down. And I may need a little help then after that from Aaron with a little bang bang over here on this guy. Woo, baby. We have a shock mine. We could stun them both. That could be helpful. Since our slash didn't go very well, are they both stunned? He is. What about him? Only one of them stunned? Is that the way that works? Oh well, Emily, you better hope we can get out of this pickle for you. Now Zasha's turn. At least he's stunned. That's gotta account for something. So, Sasha, let's get you moving here. And we're gonna change your movement. The sprint still only gets you 1 slash. It's targeting the wrong guy. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need help from. Well, he's stunned, so I can ignore him, right? He shouldn't be able to do anything, even though his turn comes up. I think. We're gonna see how stunned works. We're gonna learn something, and slash here instead. Okay, good hit. And you're basically down to 1 action point. Maybe you can move away here. Well, okay. Maybe you'll need to move away if we need our guy to come in and shoot. We don't want you to be in line of fire, do we? Yeah, well, let's go where we need to go. You're not quite in the zone, so that doesn't count. And here we go. We gotta see if the stunned guy who gets to move coming up does anything. Hopefully he truly is stunned and he can't do a dang thing. Except they're both alerted. Well, I think we gotta finish them off before this turn so they can't report, because things are gonna escalate big if we don't do that. Okay, here we go. He's investigating that body, so they're already gonna escalate because of that. Time to hunt the soldier down! He's stunned. He didn't do anything. I get to hopefully come in here and do some cleanup because he's unstunned. It only lasts a little bit. I have an HE grenade. Oh man. I don't know about that pistol, how effective it'll be. I need big hits, so we're gonna have to go loud with the weapon. We don't see these guys. So we gotta move out to get... we gotta move unsneaky. So let's switch to sprint. And that gives me as many shots as I'm gonna get. We'll be heard. They're gonna realize we're all around them. I wonder, would an HE grenade... It would kill one of them, not the other. And it says that circle, I think this big circle is supposed to be the ring of sound. You know what I mean? So it means he shouldn't hear a frickin' HE grenade. And it has a good chance to take one of them out. And then I can follow up with a shot. Oh, an explosion. Yeah, so much for that ring of hearing, you know? He's turned our way. He doesn't see this far, but he'll be coming here next turn. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. We're escalating this thing fast. I could do full auto. Will that hurt him more? Yeah. But can I don't want to target my burst this way. It might kill me. So, I mean, I don't want to target my burst where it hits us. No, yeah, let's go back to regular burst. Now, if I do an attack, how many actions did I... Oh, there it is. It's up in the upper left. I only get one shot. Once again, it's not going to kill him. This is not going good, guys. Not going good. Not at all. Here we go. Well, I can do this. Iron Grip. That might help. Up to 60. Slightly better. This guy was a little tougher than the other ones. Oh, because he's got the extra armor. I can see the point there. I didn't notice that before. That'll be something to pay attention to a little more closely when we plan our attacks. He has the armor. Let's hope for good initiative. It looks like this guy is going to have initiative over us next turn so far. So here we go. I might as well move a little further, eh? Getting cover via this guy coming towards us. And here we go. Two reports of intruders, yeah. Escalation to security level 3. What the hey is gonna happen now? Camera just turned our way. He's investigating. Coming our way. Stop! He can shoot! Or did he move too far to be able to shoot? That's what it looks like. Okay, now we got Zasha. Zasha and Emily are next. They need to kill this guy. So let's get her moved out there. Can she squeeze in back here? Out of range. Well, I need to get in range. Where could I move her to get in range? Well, can I pause? That gets her behind the guard we need to kill. So I really can't pause. They both got to attack. So let's see if this is in range. Can I move? Doesn't seem to want me to move any closer. Let's see if this is close enough to attack. Yeah. Okay. Finish it off and then get back around the corner. About time. We're in the zone then. We gotta be in there for 2 turns. Yeah, I'm here, but this equipment looks pretty hardened. And Dade says, I'm patched in now. Just stay close to the TX80. I'll show you what I can do. I hope you're not all talk, Dade. If I was Zasha, I'd say that too. Now Emily is spotted. This is this guy is a little bit of a problem. He's also got armor. So I feel like we need to find some cover maybe with our other 2 people that are highly exposed. Because Zasha is, I think, would be considered easily flanked. So right now, this guy moves way down here. Oh, he's already moved. So next turn, we'll see where his initiative falls. So we don't have to worry about him immediately yet. We can see about taking some cover. Now, cover, we also got to know he's going to probably be moving. Yeah, at the end. So actually, initially, we got to hope for some good initiative. I'm bringing us all around the corner. That's what I'm thinking. because he's the one that'll be coming at us next, and then we gotta hope for favorable initiative for next turn so we can do something about him. That would be my call. So, Zasha, you're done? And there's initiative over that guy. So we got one initiative over that guy. And then you also have a shock mine, which we could throw out here in case he charges for us. So maybe there's some things we can do. This guy so far is only suspicious because he heard an explosion. So he'll probably not aggressively check it out. So yeah, I'm coming in here. Yeah, we got a couple shock mines on call. Okay, let's just pause you or delay. Okay, he's investigating now because of I hear there's a reported grenade over here. And will the 2 turns go by fast enough for me or not? You just have a bandage. We may be bandaging people up here. While I'm sitting there, I'm going to reload. And our turn is done. Okay, we did not get much initiative there. He's investigating. Found a missing guard. Now he's really concerned. My God. Well, I have 2 stun grenades. Maybe that'll be enough. Emily? Because he moves first, so he shouldn't find us. He moves next, so we can get a stun grenade out there for him. It all depends on... Emily, we need your initiative to be better than number 11 here. Let's end our turn. Yes, it is. It looks like it will be. Let's hope there's no escalation before we have a chance to get out of here. Okay, this is our turn. So all I know, the only people close enough to us right now are this guy and this guy. So if we can get stuns out there, and so you have a shock mine, and if he comes at us, he's probably coming this way. Let's have him run through the shock mine and get shocked. I think that's the way it will work. Yeah, he better run by it and get shocked. Otherwise, we are... Well, let's switch to this. Not lure. I guess we could throw a lure too. I can't overwatch with this. That's what I was looking for, is an overwatch. Well, maybe we could do this. Throw a lure over here. I hear you, but I don't know if that'll draw them over there for much longer. And then we just hold our breath. Okay, here we go. Let's just yield. How far does this guy go? Yeah, I'm not so convinced about the lure anymore. Zasha, I'm thinking we might want to... Oh, that's an HE grenade. That's not a shocker. So, that's scary. I don't want to do that. I want to change weapons. You don't get Overwatch with your weapon. I guess only certain weapons, or I just don't have the perk to be able to Overwatch. Is that the way that works? Yeah, I really don't want... I don't want to do that. Let's see, how can we get out of this? Okay, there. When in doubt, escape. Yeah, no Overwatch. Obviously, I'm gonna have to hope the lure makes him step that way instead of coming around the corner, because I don't have any Overwatch here that I'm got set up in case they come around the corner. Let's pause. Okay, he's stunned. That slows him down. All we gotta do, I think we just got one more turn before we can get this thing open. Holy smokes. Aaron, you can Overwatch. And that's just what you're gonna do. You're gonna step out here in case people come around the corner and go sneaky. Okay, you're not heard there at least. And let's hit that Overwatch button just in case he comes around the corner. Okay, he investigated, so we didn't have to shoot him. I think we're just gonna need to end our turns now and hope that this door opens. Because he's stunned. Let's hope. Can we get out though? Will we have the initiative to beat the guards out? As promised, your exit. I don't think you were gonna I didn't think you were gonna pull it off, Zasha says of Dade. Zasha Leland has newfound respect for Dade's technical support. Chops, they have a positive relationship forming, so there's cool. There's kind of like Bond in XCom 2 in a way. That's kind of cool that mechanic is in here. Now the question is, Aaron doesn't get a move till after the guards. So what they gonna do? He's stunned. They don't know what's going on. Where are they gonna run? I'll tell you what. Emily, let's get you in here. Slowly. Let's... Oh, there, you have no anticipation left until one more turn from now. So that's what I was hoping to do. See, use some anticipation. He's the next one that moves. Oh, baby. Okay, since there's nothing you can do, let's at least extract you so you can get out unharmed. Then we got Zasha. She could throw an HE grenade. Yeah, but I guess she'd have enough movement to step out here, throw it on these guys. It's not going to kill them though, and then they'll know where we are. I gotta take a chance that you just don't get murdered over here. I wonder, do HE grenades work the same way? Yeah, I think they don't work like the stun grenades where they wait till somebody walks within there. We'll go sneaky so they don't know we're over here. And Aaron may get shot to pieces. Holy smokes, that would be bad news. Let's extract. Okay, he's hunting the wrong way. That's awesome. He's stunned. He's not. We're gonna get shot. Oh, he got into the Overwatch. Now we're gonna get shot. No, that ended his turn. Oh my god. Oh my god, get out of here. There we go. The elevator is engaging. We are out of here. You took that TX-80 out, Dade. ZigZag has exited the building in the cargo truck. You all know your exits. Go get them. Get to them. I want a strict 24-hour dust-off period. Don't you dare bring an Ultratech tail back to our safe house. We also stole some of the medical nano-stitch on the way out of the facility, so any injury time or wounds we may have suffered fighting have been immediately healed. Well, we didn't. We got lucky, but I guess that's a part of the tutorial. We could have taken our shots and automatically get healed, but In the future, know that taking more than 20% of your hit points in a single hit can require downtime to heal. Good news. Okay, we got through it somehow. We got through it. It was stressful. 62 experience, so we'll see how that's assigned. If everybody gets 62 experience, if it's divvied up. No official direct payment, but we got loot. Heat, 6 heat from security level 3, so if we had gotten out with a lower security level, less heat. And see how that works. Power level and underworld, whatever that means, we gained 0.34 power level. And then these are all the consumables that we were able to get out of here, which seems kind of nice. So hopefully we can put that to our advantage. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit enter to quit to the main menu, and then hopefully next time we can continue to the safe house. Hopefully that's the way it's going to work, my friends. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the mission. We're learning a lot, making, well, I guess we didn't get hurt, so maybe we didn't make too many mistakes this time, but we made our fair share of mistakes as in the process of learning. Hope you enjoyed it. ZigZag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see you next time.